everybody. Welcome to the stream. I'm so sorry that it took me an extra minute or so. Nobody chime in. Minute. More like 20 minutes. Don't worry about it. It's fine. I just gave everybody some extra time to get here. It's been a little bit of a weird morning. In terms of like I'm trying to think of how to put it. It's been one of those mornings where I'm like, I don't know what time it is. Does that make sense? Like, Clark woke up around 5:30 and I was like, okay, you obviously need to go back to sleep. Yeah. And then she got really upset by about 6. So I was like, okay, we're not going back to sleep, I guess. So I guess we're awake now. So I got her up and I was like, but I want to try and like keep her more around a 7 o'clock eating time, right? I don't want everything to get fucked up. And so we came downstairs and we tried to play. And I can't tell. I think this is really early for it, but I think she might be starting to throw tantrums. So like really, really early tantrums, as far as I understand, and this makes the most sense to me, is really, really early tantrums can happen any time around like anywhere from like 12 months to 24 months, right? 1 year to 2 years old. And a lot of times really early ones, when they can't communicate very well yet, it's rooted in frustration, right? Like they can't do something, they can't reach something, they can't tell you something. They're just frustrated with their own limitations. And it builds, like they don't have, there's a really good, I think it was Radiolab. There's a really good Radiolab on like the way that their brains work when they're at this age. And how like things that are small get like built up really big, really fast, and it just explodes. And the only other time that we go through a phase like that is when we're teenagers. And that's why teenagers can sometimes just be like little shits. It's because like something will like feel like it's the end of the world when it's not, right? And that happens for babies as well. Yeah, so she's so close to being able to climb on the couch, but not quite. And so sometimes I'll set things on the couch that I don't want her to get to, but I still need within reach. And she'll go over and she'll try to reach them, and she can just almost get on the couch and she can just almost reach them, right? And then she has a meltdown. Or here's a gross example. Here, I'll put up a finger. If you don't want to be grossed out at this time in the morning, I get it. If you don't want to be grossed out at this time in the morning, I'll put my finger up, and when I put my finger back down, you can unmute. It's about poop, just so you know. So recently, she wants to touch her poop. When I go to change her diaper, she really wants to like put her hands down there, and I say no, and I push her hands away. And once I've pushed her hands away maybe twice, fucking loses it and is frantically trying to put her hands down there, right? So like sobbing and trying to get her hands in the shit. And I'm like, stop. It's like, it's such a mess. Okay, fingers down. So, yeah, like just like things where you're like, it's fine, but for her, it's not fine, right? And I need to acknowledge that. But this is like the earliest that typically that sort of thing like full on just my life is over meltdowns will normally happen, I guess. So I'm just like, oh, we're so lucky. We're so lucky she's already doing it. So yeah, put her down and tried to like play with her a little bit before we ate. And she tried to get on the couch and had a meltdown. That's really where this is all going. And so then we ate early. And then we were playing, and I literally could not keep my eyes open. So I kept like, I would like sit there. I had my little hood on because she kept yanking at my hair too. She was a little demon this morning. She kept yanking at my hair, so I put my hood up. And I'm just sitting there like this, just like, and she kept coming over and doing this. I don't know what planet I'm on anymore. I was just like, so once I put her down for a nap, which I put her down at 9, so I kept her up for 3 hours, which is not unnormal. So her like kind of typical schedule right now is she wakes up around 7. We put her to bed around 10, and then she'll wake up around 11 and go back down again around 3. Those are like the 2 nap times, right? So I was like, I don't want it to be like, she was exhausted by 8:30, and I was like, please just stay up until 9. Like, this is gonna be such a train wreck today. But yeah, once I put her down, I was like, I can't stay awake. So I tried to take a 20-minute nap.
Welcome, you fine
and
cat-loving, coffee-drinking
I couldn't sleep,
babe.
And then I slept really hard, and then I woke up. It was bad. It's just been a weird morning. That's all I'm saying. It's just been a weird morning where time doesn't fucking mean anything. Isn't that a thing in psychology? Babies focus on 4 things while their minds develop. Their mouths, their poop, their genitalia, and one other thing. I have no idea. Like 4 things of their body? I don't know. Are you a Satoshi Kon fan? I don't know what that is. Nice prerequisites for a good SMD. Yeah, had all kinds of good stuff this morning. That's the Freudian theory. Oh, is it? Hasn't that been disproven? Debunked. Oh shit. We're in Endgame now with Dukes and Clark. What? Wouldn't Endgame be like... What would Endgame be? Isn't Endgame like the part right before she moves out? Maybe not, because she might move back in. My sister... Yo, this is like... I feel like we're starting to go full circle. You know how it was very, very normal for like... all of the members of a nuclear family to just like stay in the same house for a very long time, and then at some point we like decided that wasn't normal anymore and you have to move out and go on your own like early on and all of this other stuff. I know more and more people now that are like coming back around and being like, my parents and I are just gonna buy a house together. I'm just gonna stay with my family. Like, that's just an American thing. Which side of it? Industrial Revolution did a lot of that because people flocked to the cities. Interesting. The leaving early thing. Oh, yeah. How are you supposed to have any privacy? Well, like, so the reason I'm talking about it is because my sister, her whole family, she has 3 kids. One of them has moved out with her girlfriend. And then the rest of them we're like, you know what? The economy's garbage. We all love each other and hang out all the time. Let's just buy a house together. So my nephew, who is my age, gets the entire like top floor of the house that they got to himself. They got like an older house, but it has enough space that everybody gets like their me space, right? So yeah, and they're so excited. They're just like, yeah, hell yeah, this is gonna be great. And you know, if Matt wants to move out, if he meets somebody and they want to like have a place for themselves or whatever, then great. And in the meantime, he just gets to chill with his family or not and just hang out by himself. Yeah, my grandparents on my dad's side came to live with us when I was pretty young. And they lived on our property for almost my entire life. They weren't great, but like that's how my family does it as well. Duplexes are great for that. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. And Chrissy, my sister, Chrissy and I talked about that as well. We were like, oh man, it would be so cool if you could get like a duplex or a fourplex or something and just be like, okay, here's yours and here's yours and here's yours, right? Or like my friend Nicole, so she has been living with her boyfriend's family for years and years and years. And they decided to just buy some land and everybody's getting basically like tiny houses and yurts and stuff and just putting them on the land and they're all gonna live like commune style, right? Like all of that shit. I'm like, it's just coming back around, man. Families being like, we can rely on each other at least. A Doogplex. I wiggle. I wiggle. I wiggle. Have you seen the in-law suites that places around here have? You have to bring in-laws to live with the family. Yeah. In England, well, Sam's mom keeps calling them mum's quarters. In England, they have those too. They have like little side houses that they'll sometimes call mum's quarters. A granny annex. Yeah. My Nana and her sisters all have conjoined apartments. I always thought that was cool. Yeah, I think it's cool too. Like, obviously, not everybody's going to be in a family situation where they're like, I want to live with my family, right? But if you do, and if everybody at the same time is thinking, man, I'm really sick of renting, or man, I would really love to like have my family close by. I would really love to get something that more suits my needs, but I can't do it on my own, right? Like there are lots of situations, I think, where people are able to maybe turn to family members and go, hey, do you want to just like go in on a thing with me, right? Where I'm from, you don't move out until you're married. Yeah, I think that's more normal in a lot of places that aren't America, or just the West in general, I guess. But I don't know. I think that's a generalization. Definitely in America, it's like you reach an age where you move out or you go to college, and it's around the same time. It's like you finish high school, get a job, move out, start your life, be an adult, right? Like that's absolutely what we're all encouraged to like work toward and think that we're going to do. And sometimes it's just not feasible, and people have to move back in with their parents all the fucking time. Yeah. I never moved back in with my parents, but I can absolutely see where that would have been a thing, because I went to college, right? I got my degree. I lived on my own for most of the time that I was in college. Um, and that was really nice. And I think I grew up a lot, like moving out and being on my own and trying to like deal with that as best I could and doing school and all that. I definitely struggled with money a lot, and I definitely struggled socially a lot. But I think that overall it was good for me. But like absolutely, I can see like a future where I wasn't contacted and asked, "Hey, do you want to move to LA?" Right? Like, "Hey, do you want to try and like do a YouTube thing? Do you want to move to LA? Do you want to go on an adventure?" Literally the only reason that I didn't wind up moving back in with my parents for a while is because something lined up immediately, and it was luck, to be honest. Oh, Neek, yeah. I hope that you're doing okay now. I'm happy you had that luck. Thank you, Miori. How are you? You doing good? Luck is a cruel mistress, I guess. I wonder what the timeline that has Dexbonus moves back in with her parents looks like. Well, people have asked before, like, what I wanted to do if like say that YouTube didn't happen. I didn't start a YouTube channel. I didn't move out to LA. Like, none of that went on. I would have. Here's what I think would have happened. I would have moved back in with my parents and applied for fellowships in all of the places that I was interested in, and continued to be a student for a little while. But if nobody had accepted me, I probably would have, because theater is just the fucking worst in a lot of ways, probably would have worked for free for theaters for a while. I had the opportunity to do an internship at Portland Center Stage in their props department, and I did that. I probably would have followed up with them and seen like, "Hey, can I work here? Or, can I do another internship?" Like, anything that I can put on a CV would be amazing, because I'm trying to like go for these fellowship programs that are really coveted, and that's probably what I would have done. So a fellowship program, at least what I was going for, was like, we have, so in Ohio, there was a program. I can't remember the name of the school, but I was really interested in it because they did like really incredible armor work there, and that's what I wanted to do. So at this school, they had a fellowship program where you could apply and say, I don't have a whole lot of money, but I'm talented, and I will work for the department for the entire time that I'm in school. Will you cover some of my cost, basically? And if you're accepted into that program, then you work your ass off for the department, but you're also doing school. But your fees for school are minimal, like really, really small. So I wouldn't have a whole lot of free time, but I would have gotten a master's degree and learned how to make armor and done all of that stuff that I was really interested in, potentially without going into crippling debt. So, do you remember where in Ohio? I don't, honestly. I actually have no idea. But I remember saying that to Jesse before I realized that he lived in Ohio. And he was like, "Oh, be glad you didn't go to Ohio." Yeah, that's what's rough, right? Is a lot of master's programs are like, we want proof that you've tried to work in the field, or that you've pursued this on your own, that you're serious about it, like all of this other shit. And it's like, okay, I get it, but there was a girl that I was in college with, and she did more of like the costume stuff. I was more about crafts and props, right? So I made hats, and I made horns, and I made wings, and I made armor, and like whatever else they needed for the costumes that weren't always specifically the costume department. I like did more sculpting of things than sewing of things, right? I was barely ever on the sewing machine. So there was this other girl who literally she was so fucking talented. Like one of those people where you're like, should I even bother? Like it was literally that kind of a thing where I was like looking at all of these fellowships, right? And all of these programs that I thought, get out of here. I was looking at all of these programs that I thought would be so amazing for me. And then I would glance to my left and see Izzy just making something incredible for fun. And be like, there's going to be like 18 Izzy's trying to get into this program, and I'm not going to get it. There's just no way, right? Like that's the sort of thing that I kept telling myself. But as they say, try not to compare yourself to others. Compare yourself to yourself. If you would like to see improvements, try to improve upon a thing that you see yourself do better at. Because you can never look at your own work and see it for what it really is. And I think that it's always worth going for something, you know? So yeah. That's what I ran into a lot. Yeah, for sure, right? It's so easy to look at other people and say, God, you're so talented, right? But you have to remember, it's just like artists, right? Any of you guys who watch lots of creative streams or follow a lot of artists, and they're always like, I know that I'm garbage, but I'm trying to get better. And you're like, what the fuck? Because you look at their art and it looks incredible to you. But for them, they're looking at it and going, God, I need to improve. Right? Every artist thinks that. Every person who's working on something thinks, I'm not good enough, or I need to improve. I need to be better. So I try to remind myself of that when I look at my own stuff, or at least when I was in college, when I would look at my own things, when I would look at my own portfolio, and I would be like, there are a couple of things in here that are cool. I would try to remind myself, maybe somebody else would look at this portfolio and say, this is a lot of really cool stuff, a lot of variety. You know, she's showing that she knows how to make a lot of different sort of things and has gotten involved in lots of different kinds of projects. Very cool, right? Like, I try to look at myself from other eyes, because if I look at myself from my own eyes, I'm hypercritical, and I think everybody is. It's a constant state of doubting your own work. Yeah. It's life. I'm convinced. At this point, I'm convinced that's life. Everyone does it. Feedback is so nice and makes you feel so much better, for sure. Yeah. Yeah. I've had, I think I had one project in college. A lot of you guys know that I made quite a few masks while I was in college. For those of you who don't know that, my entire thesis project was masks. I made a bunch of them. And the very first mask that I ever made was for a costuming class. So it was like a project everyone was doing, right? And I made mine, and I was like, this is the coolest mask ever. Like it was the opposite situation, right? I was like, this looks so cool. I'm gonna nail this, right? And then brought it into class, and I was like, yeah, my mask, crushing it. So my teacher put on every single mask, because what I hadn't realized was she was also going to grade it on how it would feel on a performer. she's looking at all these masks and being like, wow, a lot of these are very cool, very creative. I'm going to start putting them all on. And I was like, so she puts on my mask and she's like, oh my God, because it was supposed to be kind of this like demonic like goat thing, right? So I had taken a cast of my own face and I had sculpted like this kind of goat version of my face, and then these like huge horns, and I had airbrush like painted the whole thing. She put it on and she was like, this is so fucking heavy. And I was like, she was like, Brooke, no one can put this on and perform. It is so heavy. Like this is so heavy. And that was so valuable for me because I had to make so many more masks in the future. I made, we did Reefer Madness, and there's an entire satyr costume in Reefer Madness, and so I like made the entire thing. I made the goat legs, I made the horns, I made everything. And having that feedback from before, every single time I made anything that needed to go on somebody's head, I was like, is this going to be light enough? It needs to be light enough that they're going to basically perform as though it's not there if possible. So like having those reality checks is so valuable. You just have a weak neck. I have met Dragon before, Orion. That's really funny. I met him through Angie, I think. That's really funny. In your defense, you forgot people needed to wear it. Yeah, I didn't think about that part. I just thought this is going to look fucking cool. But I didn't even put it on. Like, I held it up to my face and I was like, that's pretty cool. But I hadn't made sure that it was wearable. I hadn't made sure that it would be comfortable. Like, none of that. So I'm sure she put it on and was like, the fuck is this? In poli-sci, that's like, where's your sources? Yeah. Isn't this incredible? All of this information that I have? Yeah, that's cool. Where'd you find it? Where'd you get all this info? Do you still have some of the stuff you made? My mom has, I made an elephant mask. It's like an abstract version of an elephant. I made an elephant mask out of leather. And my mom loves elephants. My thesis project was like masks that represented like important people in my life and events and stuff like that. And so I made this like elephant mask for my mom, and she still has it. But the rest of them I don't have anymore. No. Post it on Insta. I'll ask her to take a picture when she comes home. I don't have any pictures of any of them, I don't think. I made one that was, it was covered in, like, cut up beer cans and cigarettes and things, and it was, like, supposed to be really ornate. I didn't make it as ornate as I wanted because things kept breaking on it. Like, the cigarettes kept, like, breaking in half and shit. It was bad. So it wasn't as cool as I wanted it to look, but that was one for my dad because my dad at the time had gotten sober and had been sober for I think only a couple of years at that point. So my whole family, we were just like, holy shit, like it's sticking. That's crazy. My dad's been sober for years and years and years now, which is incredible. Congratulations, Daddy. I love you. But yeah, that was a mask that was basically like about addiction. And then I made one that was covered in cut up baby doll faces. So many people were like, people who looked at it either thought it was the coolest fucking thing they'd ever seen, or it was absolutely horrifying. And that one was supposed to be about like social pressure as a woman. So there was that one. That one was fucking weird. Congrats, Dooger Daddy. I know. Yeah. He's great. And he's not smoking anymore now. So he like stopped alcohol. And when he's at like events where everybody's drinking, we make sure that there's like non-alcoholic beer around, and he'll have one of those. But he's been like sober for, let's see, over 10 years now. That's crazy. But it was really hard for him to give up cigarettes. And like, when you have all of these different addictions going on at the same time, to try and like give up a bunch of them in a row is just like not feasible. Like, it's not going to work. So literally in the last year, he's been like slowly getting rid of cigarettes. And I think my mom said he's doing like Chantix or something, and is just like not smoking at all now, which is awesome. If it works, fantastic. So yeah. My dad also like, he's like fallen off of roofs and shit. So his back's all messed up. He had undiagnosed scoliosis forever. So he's been on like lots of pain medications, and it got to a point where he was like, I'm not sure if I'm addicted to these or not. Right. Like, so he like pared those back down. We all talked with him, and he pared them back down to a point where it was absolutely still manageable, but he was feeling better, you know. Like, that sort of shit is it's so hard. Like, I can't even imagine what it's like to be an addict, really. But because I grew up with so many in the family, like, even with, you guys know, like with coffee, right? When I start to have caffeine headaches, it really freaks me out. I just don't want to be addicted to anything, because, and I think I've lived long enough to know that I don't have the propensity to be addicted to things. Thank the Lord. But I still, when I start to feel like I am addicted to like coffee or something, I go, I need to pare back on that. Like, it really freaks me out. Your dad is so inspirational. He's like the strongest dude I've ever met. He's so smart, like so unbelievably intelligent, and just wound up having such a difficult life. Like, he will straight up say that having his family was like what 100% saved him. But you know, he was still like struggling with all of these things that had established the whole first part of his life. So yeah, so proud of him. So proud of him, because he's worked really hard to, like, you know, I think sometimes when people get older, my dad's in his 70s now. Sometimes when people get older, they're like, I'm just not going to bother. like this is who I am. And, you know, yeah, I smoke 2 packs a day. I'm 70. I don't care anymore. But he's still constantly trying to be like a better version of himself. And that's just like, he's very inspirational to me. And I love him very much. Yeah, he's great. And my mommy's great. I'm very blessed. I have a wonderful family. my father isn't a fan of smoking because his father before him, so I've never really touched anything. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I can see that. I think both, like my sister and I have talked about that before. Both of us sometimes like had to get over feeling really uncomfortable around people who were drinking. We like growing up, and once we hit the age where our friends would be drinking around us, it was difficult to not get like tense about it, right? People have the right to have a drink. It's fine. Right? Like but sometimes yeah, sometimes I think when you grow up with that, it's hard to differentiate. Like you're like fight or flight almost, you know, like this like defensive thing in your brain that's like you don't need to have a drink, right? Because that's what I would think if I saw my dad. But seeing just a person who wants to have a drink, they're fine, right? So it's definitely those are things that you have to break as you get older. I have friends who have had addicted parents who literally decided, I'm never going to have a drink because if I wind up being somebody who could get addicted as well, I would rather be addicted to fun things like comic books, right? Like I would rather, one of my friends literally, he's like, I know myself and I think that I could be like that. So I'm going to just completely dedicate my brain to knowing every fact about Marvel and every fact about DC. And I'm just going to like lean really hard into my like hobbies that I love and be like obsessive about those things because I think that's healthier. I might be addicted to milk. I don't know what that. I'm literally I'm imagining you with like gallon jugs of milk surrounding you and you're like, "Do I have a problem?" Just give him the milk. Stone Bones. That's a good band. That's a good band, guys. Hi, Tina. Our family drinks 4 to 6 gallons of milk a week. Are there a lot of people in your family, or do you all just really love milk? I'm in the habit of drinking milk every day. Now I've been thinking I should try and stop and see what happens. Do you feel like it's more that you're just a creature of habit? Like, this is what I do in the morning. I drink milk. I'm not like that at all. I realize that the more that I've talked with people, I've met a few people who are absolutely the food is fuel sort of people, right? Where they're like, I wake up in the morning, I drink this and I eat this, and then at lunch I have this, and at dinner I have this, and I have the same thing basically every day because it's food and it's meant to keep my body going and I don't care. And I'm just like, what? Like, they're not wrong. It's just I can't do that. Or like, or yeah, just somebody who wakes up and is like, it's 8 o'clock. It's time for me to have breakfast. And then it's noon. I should have my lunch. I've also never been that person. Like, it'll be morning and I'll go, I'm hungry. What time is it? I can have breakfast. Yeah. What's around? Nothing very easy. Maybe I'll just wait till lunch. Like, I'm kind of fly by the seat of my pants in terms of like how my day progresses. They will outlive us all. I am that person. Yo, keep crushing, my dude. I do that all the time. Same. I'm not making fun of you at all. Like either of those alternate scenarios, absolutely not making fun of you. I'm not that person. I've accepted that I'm not that person, right? I think that's one of my big mental hurdles is I always want to be very honest with myself about things that I do that can be corrected and things that I do that I could be better about, right? Moving her little butt around. Sorry, she's like asleep, but her butt keeps like wiggling. Oh, she's awake. Never mind. But yeah, I try to like ask myself, is this a thing that I could do better? Or is this a thing that I do because that's just who I am and it's fine and I don't need to change? Like, okay, I got really into the more that Sam and I talk about moving, right? I think to myself, I need to get rid of shit. Like, I need to get rid of a lot of shit. We're not going to take that much with us. Like, it doesn't make sense to. I would much rather that I, went through the kitchen and just like gave everything that isn't necessary away, went through everything, right? I would rather just have a fucking garage sale. That's my house. Be like, just take whatever you want. So I've been watching a lot of videos from people that are minimalists and people, mostly like people that have like downsized all of their shit like a ton. And I am definitely not a minimalist at all. I'm not a minimalist. I don't like that I have a ton of stuff. It stresses me out. And I feel a lot better when I get rid of things. But I have a lot of things, and I acknowledge that. And it's difficult for me to go through and like get rid of stuff sometimes. Like sometimes I've gotten rid of so much and I still look at everything and go, fuck, there's still so many things, right? So she was like basically planking just then. So she's like laying down like this and just went, and just flopped back down. Fuck. I'll go get her in a minute. But yeah, I've been watching a lot of videos of people who have done this sort of thing just for themselves, right? And one of the people that I was watching, which made me go, you're the sort of person that I enjoy more, was basically doing a video that was like, here are all of the mistakes that sometimes people make when they're downsizing. And she was like, one of the mistakes is that you get like really high on getting rid of stuff, right? And then sometimes you just keep getting rid of things, and then eventually you're like, yeah, I got rid of so much stuff. But the next day you go to use something and you realize, oh, I gave that away. She was like, it's okay. You don't have to just like whirlwind get rid of a bunch of shit. Like it's fine. Like do it however is going to be best for you. And the other thing that she was saying was, you're going to look at these lists that are like, here are 100 things that everybody should get rid of. And she was like, those lists are kind of garbage because everybody's living in different places. Everybody has different lifestyles. Everybody needs different things or uses different things on the regular. She was like, if your lifestyle means that things are more efficient for you to have that thing that everybody's saying, no, get rid of it, just keep it. It's like, you're so nice. That's so great. The other lady that I watched, though, the video started off with her going, I believe in a furniture-free lifestyle. And I was like, oh, fuck. This isn't what I want, but I'm going to watch this whole fucking thing. And I did. It was amazing. She had like 5 pieces of clothing, which I can respect. That won't be me. She has 5 pieces of clothing, no furniture, took a lot of like long shots of her walking around her apartment. but there's nothing in it. It was incredible. It was an incredible video, and I was like, this is extreme in my mind. This is like more extreme than I would want, because I really, for me, with my personality, right, I want someone to walk into my home and be able to zero in on a couple of places that look comfy and cozy. That's like my thing. And I think I could get rid of a lot of stuff and still be able to maintain that feel in my home. I think some of the minimal ideals of like get rid of literally everything that isn't necessary. Maybe even get rid of your furniture. I'm like, I don't. The ultimate goal is to be ethereal and occupy no space. Shit. Yeah. Are the mugs safe? I gotta be honest, I'm probably getting rid of a lot of my mugs. Yeah, I'm probably getting rid of a lot of my mugs. We'll take them. Okay. Okay. After getting rid of furniture, what's the next step? That's a great question. I don't know. The only thing that this person had that surprised me was a normal toilet. That like really shocked me for some reason. They were like, yeah, I just, the second I got rid of all printed materials and I got rid of all of my furniture, I have 5 pieces of clothing that I wash by hand. And, if I get a printed material in the mail or for work, I immediately give it away to somebody once I'm done with it and all this stuff. And then they were like, and here's my bathroom. And it was a normal bathroom, like a completely normal bathroom. And I was like, oh, I'm just, you know what it is? It's because I keep watching, here's the other deep dive I've been taking recently is, like zero waste and homesteading videos. Really, really into those. I was actually talking with Sam about the zero waste stuff. I was like, yo, how'd you feel if I became a glass girl? He was like, yeah, I mean, you seem like you could be a glass girl. I was like, cool. I'm going to replace everything in our house with glass. He was like, okay, great. But that stuff's really cool. I love those videos, but a lot of times those people have composting toilets, right? So to like see this person who's like, yeah, I just want my space to be devoid of everything. And here's my toilet with a bidet. It's like, okay. Those are such a rabbit hole. I watch those all the time. Yo, they're so satisfying. A glass toilet. Glass toilet. Glass toilet. Glass toilet. Glass toilet. Here's the thing that drives me crazy, though, is how often people are like, yeah, I've decided I'm going to live a plastic-free life, so I got rid of all of my plastic. And I'm like, I understand what you mean, but shouldn't you have kept using the plastic so it doesn't wind up elsewhere? I don't understand. There's one thing about the glass toilet you gotta know. Fuck. Okay. We're an hour in. My baby's awake. I'm gonna go get her and wake up my husband and drop them off in the living room. Or maybe I'll bring her here to say hi. I don't know. Whatever works. But I'll BRB. say hi? Hi. Can you say hi? She's like, no. She's obsessed with mice right now. She really wants to play with my mouse. I can unplug it and then you can play with it. Mommy doesn't get it. Mommy doesn't get it. Huh. Look. It's you. Huh. Can you point? This one finger. You don't know me. This is Clark. She's my 1-year-old. She's very cute. She might be a little tantrumy today. We'll see if that happens on camera or not, huh? Boop. Do you want that? I'm sorry. I shouldn't have taken it away from you. I thought maybe you had things you wanted to say, but I guess not. Oh my gosh! Uncle Gerard just gifted us a bunch of subs. What a sweetie patoot. Can you say thank you? Hi. Hi, Gerard. Oh, she waved. Oh, but it was behind the microphone. Damn it. Oh, thank you so much, Gerard. How are you, dude? How are you? I know. What are you doing? What are you doing? Where are you trying to go? She's got little kitties on her pants. And she's got a big kitty on her butt. My heart. Huh. My heart. And a big booger in her nose. Oh, no. That's not my jurisdiction. I'm not going to deal with that. She fucking whips around. Daddy? 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 Oh, Daddy? I know. Where are you planning on going, honey? Where are you going? There's nowhere to go. Except the floor. What was the plan? What's the plan? Daddy. Daddy. I know. He's so much better than me today. I know. Hi, Daddy. Oh my gosh, don't tease her. Yay! Bye.
Welcome,
Mwah.
you
Love
fine,
you.
cat-loving, coffee-drinking burrito babe.
Oh my god, the bottle was there all along. Cutie pie. She's been a little tantrumy.
I got this.
Yeah, I believe in you. Yeah, Sam and I have accepted there are some days where she's like all about one of us. There are also some times where like I've spent a bunch of time with her in the morning and then she's just like, I'm done with you. Where's Daddy? Or vice versa, right? I'll have streamed and she'll have been with Sam for hours. And then when I'm done streaming, she's like, oh, thank God. That's totally normal. I'm sure it is. Yeah. I'm sure it is. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for more gifted subs. I haven't read everything off of the event list yet. So since we just took a break, I think I'll go ahead and do that. Thank you so much, everybody who's resubbed or given subscriptions and all of that. It's very sweet of you. I hope you're all having an amazing Canned Beanies, thank you very much for the 7 months. Latalis, thank you so much for the 1 year. They said best Twitch year ever. Thank you very much. I hope you're having an amazing day, and I hope you had a great year with us. Unfuss, thank you for the 20. Corona for the 9. Happy Twitch, baby. Person named Jeff, thank you for the 1 year. Happy anniversary to you as well. Black Wings, thank you for the 30. GK Gamer Fan for the 20. Sleepy Nebula, also for the 1 year. Lots of 1 year babies today. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. Krabba, thank you for the 10. Empty Noise for the 21. Angie, thank you for gifting a sub to Pastel Witch. Welcome to your 10th month. Angie, thank you very much for that. Balatus, thank you for the 21. Battle K, thank you for the 26. Magic Maddie, thank you for the 19. Comic Guy for the 26. Blue Heron, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the Cat Gang. I hope you're having a great day. Neve Edwards, thank you for the 7. Schmooze Tigger for the 32. Cat Gang, best gang on Twitch. Great to catch SMD live instead of later. Oh, well, I'm glad to have you here. Solar Man, thank you for the 2 years. Happy anniversary. I hope you're having a great day. Black Dragon, thank you for the 18 months. Kieran for the biddies. Nebula Coffee for the 37. Jasta for the 9. Happy Twitch baby to you. Kaisanel, thank you for the 51. I just got my account back from being hacked 2 months ago. You mean there might have been a fake Kaisanel in here? I don't know how I feel about that. But I'm glad that you have it back. That is, I'm sure, relieving. Fatal for All, thank you for the 39. Fig for the 3. Mommy Doogs is adorable. It makes me cry. Oh, thank you. Thanks for your amazing content and personality. You're kindly from your non-coffee drinking friend who is allergic to cats. I see the Venn diagram of our interests. Thank you so much, Fig. Kindly Emperor, thank you for the 33. Warface, thank you very much for subscribing. And Salagel, thank you so much for subscribing as well. Both of you, welcome to the Cat Gang. Malik, thank you for the 22. Cat Gang, best gang. Echo Steel, thank you for the 2. Ledoke for the 21. Ashenzor for the 14. Max Gun TV for the 27. Killer Cadet for the 22. Zach and Yorn for the 22 as well. Erd, thank you for the 33. Phantom 73 for the 14. Zadarin for the 37. Astra the Super Mage for the 16. Cade Man for the 28. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much. Astra, actually, it's 4 years total. So Astra, it's your 4-year anniversary. Actually, happy anniversary. Thank you so much for 4 years with me. I super appreciate it. I hope you're having an amazing day. I'm glad that I caught that. VDK Spirit, thank you so much for all of the biddies. Tons of biddies that I missed. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm feeling meh today, so have some bits. Oh, VDK, I'm sorry. I hope that we can cheer you up. Or I hope maybe we've just a little bit cheered you up already. Fingers crossed. Avedi Leah, thank you so much for the 2 years. Happy anniversary. Thank you so much for spending 2 years with me. This will probably be the last month as a sub. I'm going back to school. I need to save money as much as possible. I will still lurk. Yo, I totally get it. I have been there. Thank you so much for 2 years. That's been absolutely incredible. And I hope that you continue to enjoy the streams, and good luck with school. Spug, thank you so much for subscribing. Welcome to the Cat Gang. Hiromatsu for the 16. I finished your Dank Dungo playthrough. It was an awesome journey. I'm glad you finally beat it. Me too. What a relief. Erwin Blah, thank you for the 11. William Block for the 9. Happy Twitch baby. Altarine, thank you so much for the 38. House Maze, thank you for the 33. VDK Spirit for a dono. Oh, I'm going to wish you and your cute family the best. Thank you very much, VDK. Sharing, thank you so much for the 3. New Guy for the 7. How come people don't get addicted to good things? You never hear anyone say, I can't stop eating kale. Biology, I don't know. NT Shy, thank you for the 31. Duncor for the 55. Tactical Luke for the 26. Goloyism for the 31. Clash for the 14. Gerard, thank you so much for all of these gifted subs, but I hope you're having an amazing day. Gerard gifted subs to One Armed Gambit, Elf Destruct, Eamon Figs, Azaloon, Kememotar, Lumierin, Lavana, Skullbasher, the Biotrooper, and Screaming Penguin. All of you, welcome or welcome back to the Cat Gang. Be sure to thank Gerard for those. Trash Incarnate, thank you so much for the 2 months. Mikai for the 32. Obsidian Jeff for the 8. Green Gorilla King for the 7. Skelfie, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the Cat Gang. PZN gifted a sub to Iridescent Black. What a good name. Welcome to the Cat Gang. Thank you, PZN. VDK Spirit gifted subs to Kibble Guy and Triltsnab. I think I pronounced that right. Both of you, welcome to the Cat Gang. Thank you, VDK, again. You've been very generous today. Arnar, thank you so much for gifting subs to Magic Ferret, 00 Tom, Hyal, Rune Prayer 45, and Bluebird RNG. All of you, welcome back to the Cat Gang. Be sure to thank Arnar for those. Thank you, Arnar. Raptor McAwesome Pants, thank you for the 23. Avi gifted subs to Buy Me Tacos, Rinkhouse, Electric Grambo, David Var Emrys, Malik Ree, Hammerson 23, Entropy, Fierce Deity, Graham Delphini, Schmerton, Quasio, Cammer, Hurley Bob, and Gura. All of you, welcome to the Cat Gang. Wait, did I read that wrong? Up to Malik Ree was all Avi. Welcome and welcome back. Thank you so much, Avi. The rest of those were from VDK. I'm so sorry. I got those all mixed up. All of the rest of those names that I read off were from VDK. So be sure to check who it was that gave you a sub so that you can thank them properly. Thank you, both of you guys, very much for those. Grit Fox, thank you so much for the 2 years. Happy anniversary. I hope it's been an amazing 2 years with us. Rookbar, thank you so much for the 9 months. Happy anniversary, or happy Twitch baby. I haven't been able to sub since you had the baby. I originally read that as since you had teeth. That was really odd for me. I haven't been able to sub since you had teeth. Well, fuck. Congrats, extremely late. Great stream to keep me company while I'm moving out of the dorms. Ruckbar, thank you so much. And happy Twitch baby. Forbringer, thank you for the 10 months. Zach and Yorin, thank you so much for gifting subs to Joe Fish, Amley, Kiatic, and Free Client. All of you, welcome to the Cat Gang. Zach and Yorin, thank you very much for those. That's very generous. J Money, thank you for the 9 months. Happy Twitch baby. Zach and Yorin, thank you for gifting another sub to Roll Dice. Roll Dice 123. Welcome to the Cat Gang. That was from Zach and Yorin. Thank you, dude. KLAL, thank you for the 13. Critsaft for the 18. Block Betoost. Block Betoost. Thank you for the 7 months. Seeing you and Clark on camera soothes my baby fever. I'm glad it doesn't do the opposite. Arosa 2D, thank you for the 43. Brosif Brostar. Greavy, thank you for the 21. Nalis for the 17. You guys are crazy. This list keeps hopping around, and I know it's because y'all are gifting cheeky subs, and I appreciate it. Thank you very much. So if I stumble, it's because somebody's being cheeky in chat. A Special Potato, thank you so much for the biddies. Brosif Brostar, thank you so much for gifting subs to Yeah, It's Tone, Bad Cat Bad, Clocks, Eldritch 92, and Domity. All of you, welcome and welcome back to the Cat Gang. Those are all from Brosif Brostar. Astra the Super Mage, thank you so much for the biddies. I just rewatched your old TY video where my letter made you all emotional. Aw. Smurfy, thank you so much for gifting subs to Sunstar, Brag Thor, Unpossible, Dampek, and Dark Breakfast. All of you, welcome to the Cat Gang. Thank you so much, Smurfy, for those. Modern Jonathan, thank you for the 5. Dark Dronkle, thank you for the 2. Potato, thank you very much for gifting subs to BJ Kazam, maybe. Fresco 8, Sir Lons, Firefox NT, and Lilycoy. All of you, welcome and welcome back to the Cat Gang. Thank you, Potato, for those. Welcome. Be sure to thank Potato. Super Gasoline, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome. The Completionist gifted more subs. Gerard, thank you. Gerard gifted more subs to Rune Master, Ibex, Sep, 6 Glitz, and Fly to the Moon. All of you, welcome and welcome back. Actually, 6 Glitz, it was your 1 year. So happy anniversary. Welcome back, Completionist Gerard. Thank you very much for being such a giving friend. I appreciate it, dude. I hope you're having an amazing day. I would love to see you. Avi, thank you for gifting subs. Oh my God, you guys. Thank you for gifting subs to Black Skies, The Dude Devon, Red Panda Petros, Mandrican, Straw Raspberries. All of you, welcome to the Cat Gang. Those are all from Avi. So be sure to thank Avi for those. Diyat, thank you for gifting a sub to Sunflower204, Mr. Paksu, Erimian, Fletcher252, and Jazor. All of you, welcome and welcome back to the Cat Gang from Diyat. Thank you so much, dude. Sharkabatu, thank you for the 18 months. Torito, thank you very much for subscribing. Gynax, thank you for gifting a sub. Oh, Gynax gifted a bunch of subs. Gynax gifted subs to Zoral, Mearsschwein Koenig, Zenthus89, Frickanster, and Romery. All of you, welcome to the Cat Gang, or welcome back. Gynax, thank you very much for those. What the fuck is going on? What is happening here? Latalis, thank you so much for gifting subs to Solid Bread, Drox, Robo Bo, High Five the Five, and Nithels. All of you, welcome to the Cat Gang. Thank you so much, Latalis, for those. It's very generous. Arnar, thank you for gifting more subs to Baba Man, Gears of Zach, JTM Project, El Dormic, and Pure Eternum. All of you, welcome to the Cat Gang, and welcome back to the Cat Gang. Thank you, Arnar, for those. PZN, thank you for gifting subs to the Foreign Knight and Chronicle. Both of you, welcome and welcome back. Thank you, PZN. Gerard, thank you for gifting more subs to Corax E, Pyros94, ZZ Knob, O Nurse Nert, and Merciless Jesus. Merciless Jesus, what a name. All of you, welcome and welcome back to the Cat Gang. Thank you very much, Gerard. Ekna, thank you for gifting a sub to Pink Sakura Flower. It is your 11th month. Welcome back, Ekna. Thank you for that. Devoted to Chaos, thank you for the 35. I'm making keto pizza. First time making pizza from scratch. You'll have to let us know how it is. Are you doing like the cauliflower base? I'm so curious now. VDK Spirit, thank you for gifting more subs. Thank you for gifting more subs to Apostolos, Manasora, Havoc S6, Sarek 2, Shoto Drag, Gum Shield, Takoyaki Gaming, and Eric Dus, and Screamer of Stars, and Nixie. All of you, welcome to the Cat Gang. Thank you very much, VDK. I hope you guys have an amazing day. Be sure all of these gifted subs that are happening. Thank you so much, you guys. This is so fucking crazy. But be sure, if you got a sub, please take the time to thank the person. This is very, very generous of everybody. Thank you so much. VDK, thank you so much for the biddies as well. Potato, thank you for gifting subs to Manu-san, Xandros, the Blue Espion, Tigon Third, Masberry Pie, 55 Jinx. Oh, no. Up to Masberry Pie. Those are all Potato. Thank you so much, Potato, for those. Welcome and welcome back. Pig Stamp, thank you so much for gifting a bunch of subs to 55 Jinx, Commander Kaya, Fresto, The Daily, Bara Shuketsu, Red Ghost 2886, Jumerin, Killiq, Siblin, and X5AK89. All of you, welcome and welcome back from Pig Stamp. Thank you so much, Pig Stamp, for those. Pig Stamp also resubscribed for 5 months. This is always such a lovely place to be. Well, thank you very much. I'm so glad. Smart Guy, thank you for the 44 months. Campbell's for the 34. Waffle Ghost for the 28. Angie, thank you for gifting subs to Stoat Meal, The Closet Panda, Shadowy, B Narwhal, and Leslie. All of you, welcome and welcome back to the Cat Gang. Thank you, Angie, for those. Calamal, thank you for the 19. Smurfy, thank you so much for gifting subs to Liswin, The Block Shot, Gulus Bulus, Prophet Elvag, and Pile Driver. All of you, welcome to the Cat Gang. Those were all gifted from Smurfy. Be sure to thank them. Karuk, thank you for the 11 months. 8 sandwiches. Thank you for gifting subs to Known Assailant, Zeo477, Mamed, Sourn again, and Try Mary. And, oh no, there's more. Oh my God. Try Mary, Victim Eyes, French Delama, Sea Money, Toasty Roaster, and Mr. Reflector. All of you, welcome and welcome back to the Cat Gang from 8 sandwiches. 8 sandwiches, thank you so much. I appreciate it. The Runes, thank you for the 31. Purper Daisy for the 3. This is SJ, thank you for the 50 months. Oh my goodness, 50 months. Thank you very much. Gerard, thank you for gifting more subs to Tarlax, Erkin 3000, Brimir, Craftaroon, and Theratil. All of you, welcome to the Cat Gang. Thank you so much, Gerard. Circle of Wolves, thank you for the 13 months. Brosif Brostar, thank you for gifting more subs to guys. Every time I go to read something, the whole fucking list just drops to the bottom. Thank you, guys. This is very sweet. This is very, very sweet. Thank you so much. Okay. I can't dilly-dally. We got people to thank. Brosif Brostar, I think you were gifting subs to 1118. To Fat Cheese Man, to Zalcaray, Darling Pen, and Manza. All of you, welcome to the Cat Gang. Thank you, Brosa for Brostar, for those. Kyra Shields, or Chira Shields, thank you for gifting subs. To Jugold TV, JR Mando, Timmy Sixy, Sweet Maddie G, all of you, welcome and welcome back to the Cat Gang. Thank you, Chira Shields, for those. Lazy Butt, thank you for the 49. Bromanity, thank you for gifting subs. To Zolt411, Cookie Milk, Toma, Helm 2K, and Kagato, all of you, welcome and welcome back to the Cat Gang. Thank you, Bromanity, for those. Robin Hoods, thank you for the 9 months. Happy Twitch, baby. I've been a fan for over 4 years. And just wanted to say thank you for making my days better. Thank you very much. Cry. Oh, Cry. Cry. Thanks for gifting subs, buddy. How are you? Cry gifted subs too. Marky Puck, Ennui Poet, MS Chowder, Strobe Light, and Crimson Brutus. All of you, welcome and welcome back to the Cat Gang. Thank you, Cry. That's very sweet. I hope you're doing good, dude. 8 Sandwiches. Thank you so much for gifting more subs too. A Tiny Car, Call Me C. Oyoho, Symphora, Chestnut, I love it. Nalala, Nin197, Wally Blues, Histocrat, and Cygnus. All of you, welcome and welcome back to the Cat Gang. 8 Sandwiches, thank you very much for that. Minana, thank you for the 2. Wanna Buy Soul, thank you for the 32. Ozotagic, thank you for the 2 years. Happy anniversary. I hope it's been a great 2 years with us. I appreciate the support. Brostar, thank you for gifting more subs. To Sam Vosh, Base Rick Boy, Tierce Jaffimeril, and Countess. All of you, welcome to the Cat Gang. Thank you so much. Thank you, Brosa for Brostar. Dave, what's up, dude? Dave gifted subs. Oh my gosh, why are all my friendos here? Look at all you sweethearts. Dave gifted subs to Ultra76, to Love Bonus, UO, Wasteland Hobo. All of you, welcome and welcome back to the Cat Gang. Thank you, Dave, for those. Oh, and also to Nightwiz. Welcome, everybody. Brostar, thank you for gifting another sub. To Ducky, welcome to the Cat Gang. Dig Your Own Hole for the 22. Rock, thank you for the 40. Holy Cat Gang, it's been 40 months. It has. Thank you so much, Rock. Black Rose Gunner, thank you for the 22. Henry Benners, thank you for gifting subs. To Chaka789. Venator YT, Early, Crowkin, 8-Bit Zombie, Geed Jong, a Chubby Penguin, Arctic Tory, and Arcadis, and Sunshade. All of you, welcome and welcome back to the Cat Gang. Arctic Tory, oh no, not Arctic Tory, although you're great. Arcadis, it was your 37th month, so it got gifted to you. That's wonderful. Thank you very much, Henry. Shikauku, thank you for the 13 months. Astra, thank you so much for the biddies. Thus began the legend of Dodger, forever reading gifted subs out loud. At least it's not for farting this time. We could come up with a terrible reason that it occurred, though. Like, I'm fine with that. I'm fine with just being the person who's like, and then I did this gross thing, and everybody's like, fuck, take all my money. Like, look, whatever, like, the victors write history, right? We can come up with whatever we want. It's not like there's a VOD. Shifty eyes. So thank you. Seriously, thank you all so much. This is absolutely insane. Thank you. Arselbo, thank you for gifting a sub. To Queen Nekoyasha, Tanty Trude, Anster, Nighttime, and Elizarin. All of you, welcome and welcome back. Minana, thank you very much for those. Arselbo, thank you for gifting a sub. To Nakester, welcome back to the Cat Gang. Minana gifted more subs to Daki, Hemorider, Love and Phasers, and Saint Wazoo. Saint Wazoo, it was your 9th month, so happy Twitch, baby. Minana, thank you very much for those as well. Glorious Beardy, thank you for the 8 months. Juzor, thank you for gifting a sub. To Wind Wanker. Wow. Wind Wanker, welcome back to the Cat Gang. Juzor, thank you for that. Tana O'Neill, thank you for the 7 months. Sorry, sometimes I just get overwhelmed by amazing names. We had an anonymous gifter who gifted subs to Super Zappo, Hylian Husky, and Levelly Docs. All of you, welcome and welcome back. Thank you to whoever gave those. Soul Edgar, thank you for the 45. Kevlar Giraffe, thank you for gifting a bunch of subs to Rabid Lurker. Cry708, a Wild Dave that streams. The Sind Gamer, Rudin, All of you, welcome and welcome back to the Cat Gang. Thank you, Giraffe, for those. Smurfy, thank you for gifting a sub to Blue Jacket Fan. Smurfy gifted more subs. Smurfy, thank you for also gifting subs to Idle Rat, Steingrim, Discord Now, and Zilla AD98. All of you, welcome and welcome back. Thank you, Smurfy. Broseph Brostar, thank you for gifting a sub to Gearmund, Antimatter Relay, BM Johan, and Robo Jeff. All of you, welcome and welcome back. Thank you, Brostar, for those. Tilted Nerves, thank you for the 14. Graphic Oats, thank you so much for subscribing. Welcome to the Cat Gang. I hope you're having a great time with us. Gerard, thank you for gifting more subs to Chillin' Like a Villain, Cup of Cozy, Maliano, Obi-Wan, KXB, and Clyde Valentine. All of you, welcome and welcome back. Thank you, Gerard. We had an anonymous gifter gifted a sub to Desolio. Welcome to the Katogangu, to whoever did that. This is SJ. Thank you for gifting subs to Lucky Cherry, Enemy Things, Yoshi327, Das192, and Kevin Dude 333, Shmeegi, Doman, Highly Downset, Asura 037, Lord Knows. Oh God. Lord knows I'd smash. I'm so glad that disappeared right after I said Lord knows, and I had to scroll down to know the full name. Another great one. Lord knows I'd smash is the last person. This is SJ. Thank you so much for gifting subs to all of those people. Welcome and welcome back. PZN, thank you for gifting subs to Hershey Crisp. Typhitis, both of you, welcome to the Cat Gang. Thank you, PZN. Gerard, thank you for gifting a sub to Lobo Alpha. Thank you. Decepticon Skywarp, thank you for gifting subs to Hammond. Hi, my family. Mwah, thank you. Mwah. Was that for chat? She blew you 2 kisses for all the gifted subs. Gerard, thank you. Where am I? Decepticon Skywarp, thank you for gifting subs to Hammond, Deru Loki, and Luporix. All of you, welcome and welcome back. Thank you, Skywarp, for those. Amnet, thank you for the 16 months. Avi, thank you for gifting subs to... Mwah. Can we get another one? Mwah. Mwah. No, she wants the bear so badly. Oh my gosh, guys, this is absolutely insane. Avi, thank you for gifting subs to Opdret Slacks, Majority Toast, Death Inspired, Dragonfly, and Cinnamon. All of you, welcome to the Cat Gang. Thank you so much, Avi. Chestnut, thank you for gifting subs to Resting Stitch Face. What a great name. Fuck. Party with Unicorns, Shaligator, Gilgamesh the Mad King, and Moon President. All of you, welcome to the Cat Gang. Thank you so much, Chestnut. Wolf of Hyrule, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome. Alicia E, thank you for the 18. Kimbo Weenie, thank you for gifting a sub to Kappa Mangoes. Welcome to the Cat Gang. Thank you, Kimbo. 8 Sandwiches, thank you for gifting more subs to Fire Sock, the Desert Bear, Phethos, Zergid, Camphor Prototype, QT Jackie, and Night Breeze, Small Owl, Castle Boss, and Sinful. All of you, welcome to the Cat Gang and welcome back to the Cat Gang. 8 Sandwiches, thank you so much for those. Sag61, thank you for the 3 years. Happy anniversary. Yay! Hope you're having a great day. Thank you very much for the 3 years of support. Kimbo Weenie, thank you for gifting a sub to Joe Crockett. Welcome to the Cat Gang. Arnar, thank you for gifting more subs to Spartan XP, I Touch Nipples, Taco Mancer, Dwarfire, and Balin. All of you, welcome and welcome back. Thank you, Arnar, for those. Tressa, thank you for the 17. I want you to know the photos of your happy family warm my heart. I'm glad. They also warm my heart. Coco Late Cac, thank you so much for gifting subs to Luxu, to Hawk Goggles, Revection, Prodiggle, Amy, those are all from Coco Late. Thank you so much. Welcome to the Cat Gang. Be sure to thank Coco Late for those. Mandrakin, thank you for gifting subs to Sea Wabbit, Bite Warrior, Mr. Pepe, Danubius, Nerp Ballsack. I'm so sorry if that's not how that's pronounced. because that's how I said it. Bob-eyed, Boga Dallas, Twitch Anonymous Twitch, Darius Has Dogs, and Kamale. All of you, welcome and welcome back. From Mandrakin, thank you so much. Real Al Gamer, thank you for gifting subs to Carnival, Mr. Dan Noble, Casually, Z88, Colonel Andros, Choo Choo Shoo, all of you, welcome and welcome back. Real Al Gamer, thank you very much. Sonic Advance, thank you for gifting subs to Gigi Cozy, Flat Fitch, Slothy Scribs, Demon Thorn, R45H, Easy Peasy 33, Random AM, Zimmy 99, Limiting Zero, Vania. All of you, welcome and welcome back to the Cat Gang. Thank you, Sonic Advance, for those. Smurfy, thank you for gifting more subs to Zerpoon, The Fun, Lumpo, Finnerold, and Idocan. Welcome and welcome back from Smurfy. Brosa Brosta, thank you for gifting a sub to I Touch Buttholes. And MX Button Lynn, thank you for the 10 months. Thank you all. Holy shit. Thank you very, very much. All of you who got gifted subs, please, 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 if you heard your name, if you were off doing something and you were like, that sounds like my name, find out. You should be able to check who it is that gifted you a sub. Be sure to thank them. Everyone has been so incredibly generous today. So be sure to thank the people who gifted so many subs to you guys. And I hope that you guys enjoy being subscribers. I hope that you use the emotes for evil all across the Twitch landscape. And I will do my best to make all of those subscriptions worth it, to be as warm and inviting. And I think that our community agrees that we like to be warm and inviting to everybody. So if you're here for the first time, if you just happen to drop in, you wound up with a sub, if you're somebody who doesn't get to be here very often, either way, I hope that, especially with the current landscape of everything that's going on, I hope that this can always be a warm, lovely place for people to hang out that'll make you smile and have a good time. So thank you all very, very much. How many gift subs was that? I don't know. I'm not gonna look. I'm not gonna look. And happy Mother's Day. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. You gotta. Well, I know that. Here's what I will say. I know that this morning we were at around 3,500 subs, and we're now back over 4K. So that's absolutely insane. Thank you all so much. Thank you very, very much. That's an insane number of subscriptions today. Holy shit. That's nuts. That's nuts. Thank you very much. Mother's Day gift sub trade. Yes, thank you. I will consider it as such. Thank you very much. Nice to meet you. Where are you from? I live in LA. I'm originally from Oregon. We're living in America, talking about moving to England. My husband is from England, so yeah. New emote slot soon? No, because we've been over 5K before. So it's a long ways off. That's like, Twitch is all about the ups and the downs with subscriber numbers and stuff like that. And I know so many people who wind up obsessing over the analytics and obsessing over the numbers. And I honestly try not to do that because I think we have such an amazing community here. And I'm honestly very proud of myself for how much I've been able to stream during the whole first year of Clark's life. I think a lot of people thought that I was going to be gone for months, and we actually wound up being able to get back into a good groove pretty fast. And I have a schedule where I can potentially stream every day now. I typically cancel at least one a week, but I think that that's still like a pretty good, like a pretty good ratio of streams. So not to like toot my own horn or anything, but I even when the numbers might be going down sometimes, or we're like in ups and downs and whatever, I try to remind myself that our community is amazing. So many of you are so supportive, not just with money, I mean, but just emotionally supportive, and you all contribute to like such an incredible group of people that we have here consistently, and that's not lost on me, you know. So yeah, thank you guys very much. Thank you very, very much. I will consider this to be a Mother's Day gift. So thank you. Oh my God. I just looked over at the event list again. Yeah, I'll read them. I'll read them real fast. Why not? John, thank you very much for gifting a sub to Doogerld. Welcome to the Cat Gang. Thank you, Dr. John, for that. Brostar, thank you so much for gifting more subs to Wick, Mr. Blah, Ernesto LMA, and Morsey. All of you, welcome to the Cat Gang. Thank you, Brostar, for those. Max TX, or Mac TX, thank you for the 21. Off the Wool Man, thank you for the 5. Eric Jai, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the Cat Gang. I hope you're having a great day. Dark Elf Themsby, thank you for the 55. Kaitsune-kun, thank you so much for gifting subs to Mivak, Sick Leader, Sean MTG, XRK SVI, Mute Inc., Cat Love, all of you, welcome to the Cat Gang. Oh, actually, Cat Love was from Kimbo Weenie. Kimbo Weenie, thank you so much for that sub. The other ones were from Kaitsune-kun. Again, make sure that you know who it is that gifted you a sub and thank them. My head is really big. Thank you for gifting subs to Seismo, Ali, the One Weeb, Quick Eeld, Distant Power, and Coder QWERTY. All of you, welcome to the Cat Gang. Thank you. My head is really big. I like to believe that in real ass meat space, you have a normal sized head. Siegemeister, thank you for the 20. You're cool. Oh, thank you. You're cool. And Nilumborubrum, thank you so much for subscribing. Welcome to the Cat Gang. And Tomokizu, thank you so much for subscribing. Both of you, thank you so much for the primes. I know, right? I'm very lucky. The community that I have is whenever, like, I'm so spoiled because whenever people are like, oh, I don't know if I want to, I don't know, I don't spend a whole lot of time on Twitch because it's so toxic there. And I'm like, what do you mean? There are so many sweetie patoots. But then, you know, you can always find a stream where you're just like, whoa, what is happening in here? And we just like, we wound up with all the best. We wound up with all the best of you. It's incredible. So thank you very much again for all of the support, for being there for me. And I do my best to be there for you as well. So yeah, anytime you guys send me a message that's like, you put a smile on my face today, that means a ton. So thank you. That's why they're so toxic, because we're all in here. Oh shit, I stole all of the good eggs from the entire internet. What you don't know is one of the bylines of signing up to be part of the Cat Gang is that you're not allowed to watch any other streams. So in perpetuity. That sounds about right. Oh my goodness. Real Al Gamer, thank you so much for all the biddies. Thank you for keeping my mind off of Mother's Day. Oh no, I'm so sorry that I mentioned it now. It'll mark 4 years. Oh, since my mom died. It's the first time it falls on Mother's Day. It's been pretty emotional. So thank you for all that you do. You're an inspiration. You make me want to be a mom one day. I absolutely loved your Darkest Dungeon playthrough. It inspired me and my boyfriend to do a Darkest Lovers run. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Well, thank you very much. I'm so sorry for your loss. And I hope that we're able to make you happy today, to make you smile today. Yeah. Have I tried Katana Zero yet? I have not, but I've heard it's amazing. I've heard it's like such a good game. Now that I think of it, it's weird. I turned into an adult watching your YouTube videos and now Twitch. I'm 26 and I feel ready to retire. Cheers. It can't be that good, or can it? I feel that so hard sometimes. I know, man. Try to focus on the positives of life. You made my hubby and I play TikTok. We beat it in 2.5 hours, maybe 3. Yeah, it's a short game. It's a pretty short game, but yeah, Katana Zero has been I actually saw it at a con, I want to say like 4 or 5 years ago, like a while ago. And they were like, yeah, we're not like, it's not anywhere near releasing, but we want people to kind of get their hands on it and get some feedback. And I remember playing it. I think I was with Jesse at the time. I think both of us played it at, was it the Adult Swim booth or was it somewhere else? I don't remember. Or the Devolver booth, or I don't know, but whoever published it. And we both really liked it. And I remember when they were like, yeah, it won't come out for a long time. I was like, oh, that's too bad. And then it actually came out, and it was so completely under my radar. I didn't realize that it released until a bunch of people were like, yo, Katana Zero, though, that game is badonk. Oh, thank you guys. Thank you so much for all the sweet messages. It makes me happy when people talk about how much they love their moms on Mother's Day, even if I can't relate. Yeah, I know that Mother's Day can be really rough for people sometimes. Everybody's got a different situation going on. Like I said, I'm very blessed. I'm very, very blessed to have the mom that I have, to have the mother-in-law that I have. Both of them are like, especially since having Clark, such rocks for me. Even like not having them here, like Sam and I have basically been on our own. I'm very jealous of people who have kids nearby, like genetic family, found family, whatever. Just like people who can help a lot. Like, that's amazing. But yeah, like just being able to call them has been so amazing. Like yesterday, oh my God, yesterday, some of you guys might have seen my tweets. I got really snippy in that last tweet because I canceled my stream yesterday. Because I just like woke up. It was one of those mornings where I was thinking about one thing and it just kind of like, I was obsessing negatively over it, and I started feeling like worse and worse, like mentally. And I was like, I'm just not going to stream because I'm going to bring that onto the stream and it's not going to be a good stream, And so I tweeted saying like, hey, I'm not going to stream. And that's basically all that I said. And a bunch of people were trying to make it all dramatic, right? And I nearly lost my shit. Like so many people. I nearly lost my shit at so many people. And I finally was like, I'm just going to follow up and say like, I woke up and I was depressed and I didn't feel very good. And I wish that my mom was here, but she's not, and that's like, that's where I'm at. So sure, make it as dramatic as you want, I guess. I'm just not in a good place to stream. That's all that's going on here. But it wasn't until I like wrote that out that I realized I really want to call my mom. I called my mom. I talked to her about nothing, like nonsense. Like, I was just like, oh yeah, Clark's like stacking cups now. Oh, that's fun. Yeah, it's really cool. Just like nothing really important. But I don't know, sometimes to have not even necessarily a mom, just to have somebody in your life where you can think to yourself, I want to talk to them because it'll, like, they are a comfort for me, right? I think that could be like anyone, right? Anyone that you feel that way toward is like a blessing to have. So in that moment, it was my mom 100%. And I felt so much better after I talked to her, but I was so glad that I didn't stream. Like the reactions mentally that I was having to things, I was like, nope, this is not good. Nope. shut it down. So, yeah. So thank you all very much. To those of you who were very understanding yesterday. Yeah. Writing stuff down can be therapeutic. I'm the sort of person where, yeah, writing stuff down absolutely can be therapeutic. Sometimes when I'm like in a bad place and I write a bunch of stuff down, I just like, and it's like gross, right? It's like me like writing and like, but hey, whatever works for you, man. We all have times where we're just like, I cannot stop thinking about this thing, or I don't even know why I'm upset. I'm just not in a good place right now. That happens to me a lot. I have trouble like processing what's bothering me. So sometimes I'm just like, I'm just mad, or I'm just really sad. I don't know why. I have no clue. Right? Like, no clue. What I do know is I shouldn't pretend that I'm happy. Right? A lot of streamers talk about having to pretend, like having to do a stream and like pretend that everything's okay when it's not. And I can't do that. We've straight up done streams where I'm like, I'm not in a good mood today, guys. like I just can't. I can't pretend. But I'm also in a position where I'm generally an optimistic person. So typically my low points don't last for very long. But yeah, it just sounds exhausting. It sounds so exhausting to have to like lie to your community and be like, everything's great. I'm very happy. But yeah, I think it's important to let yourself process that stuff and not pretend. If you can. Sometimes stuff lasts for a while and then you're like, I have shit to do. Like I can't just like halt everything. And I get that, but yeah. I don't know how we got here, but you're all great. Oh, we were talking about moms. That's right. That's how we got here. Because I called my mom. She made me feel better. We talked about garbage. Sometimes that's what you need. Sometimes that's what you need, man. Oh my gosh. Okay, Joe Blogs. Thank you so much for the 40 months reading subs forever. I know, man. I'm very grateful, though. Mola Koala, thank you so much for gifting subs to Broke for Life, Ruby Vance, Big Nut, Alyssa, and I have to say it that way, and Dan Demand. All of you, welcome to the Cat Gang and welcome back to the Cat Gang. Thank you so much, Mola Koala, for those. Roland, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the Cat Gang. I hope you're having a great day. Avi, thank you for gifting a sub to Afficleted. Welcome to the Cat Gang. Thank you, Avi. Gerard, thank you for gifting more subs to Tedders, Brave12, Bobber, JD Blade, and L Gun. All of you, welcome and welcome back. Thank you, Gerard, for those. Bainstrom, thank you for the 2. Happy Mother's Day. Thank you for being a shining beacon of evil in these dark times. A beacon of evil, you know. Eyebrow wiggle. Asher Lee, thank you also for gifting subs to Sprouty, Darkstar Crow, Fluffy, Mr. Sky High, and Tzat. All of you, welcome to the Cat Gang. Those are all new subs. Welcome to the Cat Gang, guys. Asher Lee, thank you very much. Do you still play Auto Chess? There was a cool update recently. I haven't played since they added gods. That was the last thing that happened. Why is the image foggy? Great question. My camera isn't great. I have a much better camera that's all hooked up and should be working, but it's not, and I don't know how to troubleshoot it. So I'm gonna tackle that again today and see if I can change some stuff, swap some things around in there. Cause there's fog in the house. Yeah, cause there's fog in the house. That's why. Yeah, I haven't played since they added gods, so I don't know if they've done anything new since then. I have a soap opera camera. Holy shit, I do though. Welcome to... Oh shit, I burped. So that's basically it. It's done. There's nothing more to say. What is the new camera? It's actually my old camera that we got working again. Thank you, Umatani. It's my old Canon Vixia that I got forever ago. Yeah. I can't remember what exactly was wrong with it, but we messed with it for a while. It wasn't, if I remember right, it wasn't charging. I couldn't get it to charge, and like no matter what battery I put in there, it wasn't really working right. And Umatani just messed with it for a while and got it charging, and now it seems like it's perfectly fine. So yay! Yeah, it's my telenovela. Welcome. Is the old camera better than the new one? They're the same. They're the same. I mean, when I say new camera, I mean it'll be my new webcam, but the camera itself is my old camera. Does that make sense? Cries in Spanish. I like when people replace the word Spanish with something else. Cries in auto chess. That sort of thing. I miss the artifacts. They've been happening today. You can't miss them. They're here. They're all around us. The same model, you mean? No, it's the same. It is the old camera that was busted that we have fixed and can now use as a webcam. I'm starting to feel like I'm getting played. I think they meant, how does it compare to your current webcam? Well, the webcam is just a Razer webcam, and this is like a nice Canon camera. How's the baby? She's good. I was saying at the beginning of the stream, I think she's starting to have little tantrums. Not my favorite because it's pretty early for that, but she's starting to get like so frustrated with her own limitations that she just has meltdowns, and we're like, what? It's because it's so new. You know, we have a list in our heads of like, she's really upset, it's probably one of these things. And now we're having to deal with, she's really upset, but it's definitely none of those things. So I think it's just she's having a meltdown about that she couldn't get on the couch, right? She's having a meltdown because she closed the playpen door and didn't know how to open it again. Right? Like there's like a short list of, she tries to do this thing consistently and gets so mad. But artifacts, there you go. Remember when that happened on my eye and it looked like I had one white eye? That's incredible. She's an adult now. Did the One Punch Man webcomic get better? Or is someone helping him now? Has the webcomic art changed? The actual like manga is a different artist. So there's the webcomic, and then there's the manga that uses the webcomic as almost like, not an animatic, but an animatic. But you know, I believe that one's webcomics are just one drawing still. Does she calm down after she learns how to do the task that caused the meltdown? She calms down when she's removed from it. Like I can't just open the door and she's fine most of the time, right? I can't just like get her up onto the couch and she's fine. I typically have to like, okay, we're going to the window now. Look at all the cars. Wow. Right? Like, or bring something else out. He has the experience of Mob Psycho 100 under his belt now too. I think his art has definitely improved over time, but it still 100% looks like one's art, you know? That's a lot of Diet Coke. I know. The first time that I streamed with those in the background, I was like, don't judge me. It was because I got a 4 packs for 10 deal at the grocery store. Like, you can get 4 packs of Diet Coke for $10. And I was like, oh, then I guess I'm getting a lot of Diet Coke. What is it with moms and Diet Coke? It's like the only soda that I like. I don't know what it is. I try not to drink it very often, but she wants to be a strong, independent baby. 100%. She is a very, very, very independent kid. Very independent. She wants to be able to do everything on her own. She wants to figure everything out now. And when she can't figure it out and she can't do it on her own, she gets really frustrated. And sometimes she just gets normal frustrated, right? She's like, And I'm like, okay, this is how you do that thing. Or here, let me undo that thing. Or no, you're not getting on the couch right now because there's food there, right? So, yeah, we're getting to the point now where it's, at this point, she has learned cause and effect in terms of like her behavior, right? It doesn't take that long for babies to understand, like, if I do this, my parents do this. And it's like a very necessary part of developing and establishing trust and stuff, and establishing communication between you and your baby, right? But that also means that they learn, like, I need to do this in order to get this, and they don't know which things are like positive or negative. That's up to us to know, like, am I encouraging a negative behavior in my baby or not? And I feel like as she gets bigger, I'm having to think about that way more. We were really lucky in that we didn't wind up doing any of the stuff when we like sleep trained her, right? We would never pick her up when she was supposed to be sleeping, and we tried to like encourage her to from pretty young. We're like, okay, you learn how to self-soothe, you sleep on your own, like all of that stuff, and it really, really helped with sleep training, right? So that's typically one of the first places where parents run into issues, I think, from talking with my friends, with their babies being like, if I keep crying, someone will eventually come in and pick me up. Or, you know, if I keep doing this, eventually someone will come to comfort me, or someone will come to help me, or whatever. And it's hard. It's a balancing act, and like a really tricky one, because you want them to know they can rely on you, and you want them to know that you're there. But you also need them to figure out that they can do stuff on their own and be okay. And yeah, so trying to like get to that point with each new stage with Clark, where I'm like, okay, she's doing this, is the way that I'm reacting gonna make it so that she's expecting something out of me that I don't necessarily want her to, right? Like, I'm having to ask that all the time. There are a lot of parents that avoid giving a pacifier, for sure. Yeah. Clark took the pacifier instantly for us, and it helped so much with soothing, right? Because like sucking on something is one of the ways to soothe a baby really easily. But we are going to have to wean her off of it, right? So that's gonna be a big thing in our house, is like, all right. But she's naturally weaning herself off of it in like the normal day. She uses it to sleep, and that's pretty much it. Sometimes she'll find one out in the wild and be like, right? But then she'll just take it out again when she wants to yell something, or like, she doesn't leave it in for very long. So she's already naturally gotten to the point where she's like, I don't really need this. She needs it to sleep. But sometimes in the middle of the night, she wakes up and she doesn't have it, and she complains a little bit and then falls asleep anyway. So she's kind of like naturally weaning herself, which is ideal. And I think we're definitely going to have to hit a point where we're like, okay, and we don't have this anymore.
Welcome. you
how
fine
how we
cat
doing,
loving,
right?
coffee-drinking
So we'll see.
burrito babe.
But
Welcome, you fine.
did you read any
cat-loving,
parenting books? I didn't get any
coffee-drinking
books.
burrito babe.
I read a lot of articles, which is tricky because all parents are totally different. And some things are like in the comfort level for one parent that is not in the comfort level for another. Discipline is like the most obvious example of this, right? Like some parents feel one way about disciplining their kids and some parents are like, I would never do that. So for me, it was reading a ton of stuff and trying to let go of the things that to me felt wrong. And sometimes I'm fully aware that sometimes parents get good advice and they think, well, I'm not going to do that because I know my kid and I know myself and, you know, and they're wrong when maybe they're not. And it takes you a bit longer to get to the point where you're like, okay, I guess I'll try that thing. I'm fully aware that there might be some things where I'm like, I'm never going to do that. And I might have to, or, you know, everything else might not work. It's hard, right? Because every parent's different. Every kid's different. Kids' brains are all different. Kids learn differently. They'll respond to different types of interactions depending on what type of kid they are and how their brain works and how you've raised them so far. Like there's just so many variables that for me it was, I'm just gonna do as much research as I can. And it helped a lot with sleep training. There were a lot of things where I was like, that makes sense to me. Soothing the baby until they were almost asleep and then setting them down and letting them fall asleep on their own. That made so much sense to me. Like, you know, if they can fall asleep on their own or learn to over time, and it'll be rough, but if they can learn to do that over time, it's going to make it so much easier once you're actually sleep training, right? I was like, great. Yeah, makes sense. Makes a lot of sense. And it helped a lot with us. Maybe that wouldn't work for somebody else. And I know I've met moms and I know moms who do not deal very well with their kids crying and like have a really, really strong reaction to it. I definitely react. But I think I deal with it a bit better than some other parents do. So again, every parent's different. It's just whatever works for you and your family, you know? Thanks. I'm trying. We're all, you know, again, I've said this before. Clark is going to one day be sitting with some friends and be like, my mom used to do this thing that drove me absolutely insane. Or like, I really hated that my mom did this while I was growing up. I really hated that my dad did this while I was growing up. Every single parent looks back on their parents and is like, I really disliked that. Like that did not work. And it, you know, it just didn't work for our relationship. It didn't work for me, like in a learning standpoint, right? Like that form of discipline, like I look back on it and I hated it, right? Like just whatever. I've accepted that one day she's going to complain about me to people. I have to accept that now, right? Like I have to be aware that that's just how it's going to be, but I can do my best and I can show her nothing but love and I can try to talk with her as much as I can. And, you know, I hope that there's the caveat of, but I love my mom, but we have a great relationship. That's what I want. So. Do you ever think about the fact she'll be able to look back on these streams when she's older? I do. I think that she'll probably find them too weird. Like, you know, like I think she'll probably watch, if she went back to try and watch one, I think she would be like, this is weird. it would be hard to relate to for her, I assume. Yeah, maybe. I mean, who knows what the world will be like when she's older, you know? It's interesting, for sure. My mom shit the bed and blamed it on the cats. Shh. Oh my God. Sam, somebody sent that clip to Sam during his Kraken segment last night. And his Kraken segments are like he drinks Kraken rum with the logo and he watches his like clip highlights. That's literally what it is. Like he watches his top clips for the last week, and somebody sent him that out of context clip of me being like, I shit the bed every night and I blame it on the cats. And I was so tired, so I sound drunk in it. And he was like, honey, what is this clip? It's so terrible. And then he like opened it again and was like, this is such a great out of context clip. Oh my God. That sounds really entertaining. It's actually really fun. It's a fun segment to watch. No, I don't save any of my videos. The second it's uploaded and I know it's okay, I delete it. Some people find that really weird. Like all of Warp Zone has every video they have ever made. That's probably pretty smart. They've backed up everything that they've ever made. I do not do that. That precious hard drive space. I don't know. I don't have like I'm okay with maybe this is all maybe this is all in connection with my like I love the idea of getting older, right? I'm totally fine with the idea of say that YouTube collapsed or something, right? And all of my videos just vanished. I'm at peace with that. I'm at peace with that. I don't think that'll happen. But if it did, like imagining that happen, I'm like, that would suck, but she yell. I'm gonna download all your videos now.
Welcome, you fine.
She's Scram.
cat-loving,
She's Scram.
coffee-drinking burrito
Sweet girl.
babe.
At least we have the gifts to look back on. Yeah, maybe Dodger Eats will still be around, right? Unless it's been shut down for lewd content. Thanks, Tumblr. Winku. Dodger Eats, that sounds odd. Jesse a while back made a Tumblr for a goof that was entirely gifs of me eating. It was called Dodger Eats, and that's it. That's all it was. Yeah. Enjoy. Go find that. Bye, Orion. Have a good day. Because he kept eating on the TGS podcast. Yeah. And John would get so irritated. He was like, it ruins the audio. So I started trying to eat things that were quiet or muting myself. And then he was like, it's so unprofessional. You're eating on the stream. And then he started eating on the stream and wearing bathrobes all the time. And I was like, I can't believe this. Typical. It's not my fault that anytime TB would do something, it would seem, like intellectual and awesome. I don't seem intellectual and awesome when I shit the bed. That's not fair. Oh my gosh, have you guys seen I'm thinking about replacing Doog what with this. Wait a minute. Oh, damn it. Shoot, give me a sec. Give me a sec. The abomination from Twitter? Yes. Yes, that. That's exactly what I'm talking about. There it is. This that picture. You know what? For the VOD, hold on. I'll just pull it onto my screen. Yeah, so a bunch of people were like, wait, I need this as an emote though. So I'm thinking like crop this shit down, right? Make it like click this. Like just cut all that out. Instant emote. How do I delete this? I was doing the Ojo-sama laugh. But it like fucking worked. My face was good. Make it like it me JP happy. Oh wait, you mean like sorry, not to bring this up again. Like just really like really squeezed in. Like that. Just fill this area with flesh tone. What a good emote. Fuck. That's a great emote. Wait, I think it needs to be like a perfect square though, right? Fuck. Here's the question. Is it just is the key for it just Doog cursed? Is that all it is? Yes. Okay, great. Have you used the male filter on Snapchat yet? I have. I posted it on Twitter. Wait. I have. I look like the dude who's gonna sell your little sister weed.
You fine cat-loving, coffee-drinking burrito babe.
The guy who's like, yeah, this guy. Look at this guy. Look at this good boy. That's me. I'm so mad. I didn't realize that some people got facial hair. Like fucking Susie has like a big old stash. I was like, I want a beard so bad. And this filter can't even give it to me. I'm so mad about it. That's a dealer if I've ever seen one. Yeah, you know. Yeah. Jesse straight up looks like a lady dwarf. He does. It's good. Is the olive oil tasty? It's so good. Yeah. Oh my gosh. So my mom started us off on this like adopt an olive tree program, as a gift one Thanksgiving. It was super cool. And, they give you like a harvest of the oil from the tree that you've adopted, which is super cool. So actually, hold on. I'll grab it. Don't make fun of my pants. They're great. These are my good pants. Don't worry about it. Which is cool. Cursed pants as well. Yes. So you get early harvest oil. You get signature estate. And primo. I assume that primo means it's like the the best stuff. I don't know, but it's all from whatever tree you've adopted, which is super cool. Yeah, they give you a little list. It's so funny. It's like 3 guys in Italy that have it. Oh, I'll close the door. That's weird. I left my pantry open. Hold on. Okay. So yeah, it's like 3 dudes in Italy that have this like olive tree farm, right? And you get it every harvest. So I think just once a year. Yeah. So it's 3 guys, and they always include with the oil, they give you like a breakdown of like here's, you know, how the harvest was this year, here's how the farm's doing, and then all 3 of them will say like what they think each of these is best for. Like, you know, well, I use early harvest for like bruschetta, and you know, I use primo in my pasta and whatever else, right? And one of the guys, the guy who's like in charge of making, like actually making the oil, his list is just, what do you think early harvest is best for? It's good on everything. What do you think the primo is good for? It's good on everything. Like he's just like, all of the oil is the best oil. It's amazing on everything. I think primo is first press, so same as extra virgin. Oh, cool. Okay. There you go. He likes his oil. This oil is good on everything. Slaps. Yeah, it's olive oil. So we have adopted an olive tree, and we get in Italy, and we get olive oil sent to us, which is super cool. He's their PR guy. Yeah. Yeah. The other guys are like, oh, well, you know, this one's really good with pasta. This one's really good, you know, on salads. Make a nice vinaigrette, whatever. You know, dip your bread into this one. And then there's the guy who's like, all of my oil is amazing. It's all the best oil ever. Yeah, the company is TRE Olive. They have a Twitter, but if you go, I literally think it's just TRE Olive. Trey Olive. Yeah, treyolive.com. And you can adopt. And there's like 3 different tiers. We do the like mid-tier thing, which is like 100 and something a year. So it's fun. It's just a fun, cool thing to do. I like him. Do it tastes good. Simple, right? Yeah. Straightforward. You should get 2 shipments then. Should we? Well then. Wonderful. Ape donk? I don't know what that means, but I like it. I felt the need to say it out loud, so. When is the singing stream? That's such a great question. I've been thinking about that. It's Cry and I were talking about it the other day, actually. When is the singing stream? Good question. Looking at next week, I'm gone on Wednesday next week. I don't think I can say why, but it's a cool opportunity. It's a really cool opportunity that I'm getting flown to San Francisco for on Wednesday. So, maybe next weekend. I'll see if Sam has anything going on next Saturday. Maybe next Saturday morning, Dooger, we can do a singing stream. Yes, so no Wednesday stream next week. Why are there 2 step stairs there? I have no idea. I didn't build this house. The garage is that way. This is like a lanai. So there's like big doors here that lead outside. And like a tile floor. I don't know why. I don't know, guys. Gerard is such a nice boy. He is. He's great. Can you sing any songs on Twitch Sings, or is it from a list? They have a list that you can pull from. It's basically karaoke. So as far as I understand, you like go into the Twitch Sings system, and Cry was explaining if you wanted to do like a duet with somebody, one person has to sing it first, and then the next person has to sing it with the first person's singing like already in it. So there's that. You can't just like do a duet together, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, they have like a list on there that you have to pull from so that you don't like a list that is cleared to be on Twitch Sings so you don't get taken down and DMCA'd, you know. Twitch Sings is mostly weird because of the challenges. What do you mean? I haven't watched anyone do Twitch Sings. So there's various achievements. What? How weird. Oh. Oh, like chat can vote to make you sing the song in a certain way? Interesting. That's actually really funny. Interesting. Every time you miss a note, you take a shot. Yeah, no, that's not happening. Okay, yeah, I'll look into it. I'll look and try to like get familiar with it so that I'm not just going in blind and we're having to like figure it out as we go. I'll watch, like, I know Zeke did a Twitch Sing stream. I know Cry did one. A lot of people have done Twitch Sing streams like recently, so I'll definitely go and see how theirs went. It's easy. You'll learn in like 5 minutes. Okay, great. Elspeth did one? Great. When did you go to Italy? When I was 19. So, 12 years ago? You can also make your avatar look as goofy as possible. I get an avatar? Oh my god, I'm so excited to make a cursed person. Anybody who's ever, this won't be many of you, but anybody who's ever seen my Nintendo Mii is always like, why the fuck do you look like this? And mine's not even that bad. Like, Happily Aaron's Mii is legitimately cursed. It's like so creepy to look at. Mine is just, I made her as small as possible, gave her like the big like smile, and made the eyes fucking huge. It just looked like everybody's like, I don't like this. I don't like this gremlin in here. I am 31. Yep. I'm turning 32 this year, but not yet. Dodgers Monster Factory. Hell yeah. look so young. I know. Forever carded. I went to the pharmacy, and the lady who was at the pharmacy, I can't remember what I was getting, but the lady was like, I was with Clark, and the lady was like, "Oh man, good luck with her. I had one at your age." And I like I was like squinting inside. Like, I wonder how old she thinks I am. Yeah, teen mom Doogs. Yeah, that's I was wondering. I was like, I wonder if she thinks I'm like a young teen mom. Weird thing to say to a stranger. People say weird shit, man. When you have a baby, people say weird things. Like compulsively. Yeah, I think that's what it is, right? Is like sometimes people see an opportunity for like connection with a person, but the way that it comes out, you're like, "What?" Like this person obviously saw me and thought, "Oh my god, what a young mother." And was saying to me like, "I've been there. Good luck. You got this." And meanwhile, I'm going, "What?" You've been saying a lot of weird things since you had Clark. It's true. Like it permeates everything. Yeah, I don't typically assume that someone is trying to be mean or trying to be weird, obviously. Like I think everybody for the most part I can't remember who I was talking about this with. I think it was Bree. We were talking about like the intention of a conversation, right? Sometimes a person will say something to you and you can take it badly, or you can assume they didn't mean it badly. And when it's a stranger, it's really not worth it. To me, most of the time to a stranger, it's not worth it to be like, "That was a really weird thing that you said." Right? Like, that's not I don't care enough to like try and explain to you why that was weird. I would rather just like either assume you meant it positively, assume that you were trying to be nice. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. You have more resilience than me. Yeah, Sir William. I I've met like specifically through YouTube and stuff, right? I've met so many people now. Like I've had to, right? I've met so many people now that communicate in different ways and like in person, right? We all know that sometimes somebody types something and you just attribute a tone to it. And maybe that's not at all how they meant it. And you get upset because you like project a tone onto it, right? That has happened to me many, many times. And I've learned that I have to like either not respond. Like if it's like on Twitter, right? And it's a rando who said something and I assume that they meant it negatively. I have to remind myself maybe they didn't, but there's no way for me to respond to this without being snippy. So I'm just not going to respond, right? Like stuff like that. But I've learned that like from interacting with so many people in real life that sometimes people just aren't very good with words. Sometimes people like struggle socially and don't really know how to like get across what they mean. And I think for me, it's best to assume that everybody has good intentions, right? That like nobody's trying to be cruel. And if somebody is obviously trying to be cruel, that's different, right? If somebody says something blatantly rude, that's different. But yeah, I try to assume that most of the things that are directed at me are meant to either be neutral or to be positive. And if it's not clear to me if they are neutral or positive, I'll twist them. I'll just twist it to be in my favor. Something that might be meant as a slight. Sometimes you can just say, thanks. And kill with kindness. And if that's the option, I'll take that option then. But yeah, I don't like to just immediately assume that somebody is meaning to be a dick. There needs to be a sarcasm symbol. Like, I know people who do /s. They'll say something and do /s. And I'm like, probably ran into a few times where that was necessary. It works great on customers. People have said to me before, they're like, you should 100% be in like, if, you know, there's an alternate reality where I'm working in customer service because I have a lot of patience. You're being nice to me whether you want to or not. Sometimes for your own sanity. Sometimes that's, yeah, it's absolutely the mindset that I go into a situation with. /s for the week. Damn. Wow. You might be too caring for customer service. That's fair. Sometimes I read like things that have happened to people working in like department stores and stuff. And I'm like, I don't know how I would have responded to that. Right? Just like a customer being like really aggressive and really awful. I think that would be tough for me. Folks used to add JK back in the day. That's true. Yeah. On AOL Instant Messenger, my friend and I used to put JK all the time. JK lol. Have you watched Hitori Bochi? I don't think so. Hitori. No, this doesn't look like the sort of thing I would watch, though. Japanese 4-panel manga series that I assume got turned into an anime. Girl with social anxiety has only one friend. When Bochi learns they'll be split up after her graduation, she makes a promise to her. By the time of middle school graduation, I'll make friends with everyone in my class. Oh no, this sounds so wholesome. Bochi has a hard time talking to people. When she gets nervous, her legs cramp. She can't look other people in the eye. She doesn't even know how to make friends. Every way she thinks of to make friends ends up failing. Will her friend making plan pay off? Oh, I'm rooting for her. That sounds cute. It's a story of the most awkward middle schooler ever. Is it? Or is Watamote the story of the most awkward middle schooler ever? this one. I'm pretty sure she's in middle school in this. Oh, no, she's in high school. She's in high school. Never mind. You might be right. Watamote, hands down. Dude, so, like, there are some episodes, even, like, manga panels where I'm like, I can't read this. Like, this is too much, man. Both are average manga. Yeah, Watamote, like, I had no desire to read more of it, to be honest. But I remember it very clearly, you know? You know how sometimes, like, something, it sticks with you, but you're not necessarily really attached to it. How goes that sweet coffee life? It goes great. We announced that we added a hot cocoa / mocha mix, as well as decaf coffee. So we've added both of those to the store. We're doing the Twitch Sing stream because we did an announcement stream for those two things, and we got $2,000 in sales on the first day during the stream. So yeah, very exciting. Can we do a cheers to wrap up the stream? Sure. I was just about to wrap up, but I'm down. Guys, if you've got a drink, then raise it up. And if not, you can fist bump the screen. That works too. Thank you all. Holy shit. Thank you all so much today for all of the support, for all of the gifted subs, for all of the sweet words, for hanging out with me. I did not expect that to happen today, and I appreciate it so much. Again, I hope any of you who got a gifted sub today, hope you took the time to thank the person who gifted it to you, but also I hope that you enjoy your month with us. And to everybody who gifted a sub, it's very generous. Thank you very much. I hope that all of you have an amazing day. We'll read off the rest of the event list, and then I'll chuck you guys over to somebody else. So if you'd like to hang out and be part of a raid, that would be amazing. But yeah, great stream, guys. Thank you so much. I'm gonna go into today with a skip in my step. Normally I just have a clop. I don't know. I ruined it. Cheers, everybody. Boom. A clip clop like a horse. All right. Okay, Heron Lord, thank you for the 3 months. The Vunks, thank you for the 18. Arnar, thank you so much for all of the biddies. You're always supportive and positive for others in the community. When you feel the need or want to unplug and rest, the community will be supportive and understanding in return for all the good stuff that you do for folks here and such. Thank you, Arnar. Thank you very much. Everybody has echoed that to me before, and it is very sweet. So thank you. Carmen Gia Girl, thank you so much for the biddies as well. I'm bored, so here's bits. Thank you. Silhouette, thank you for the 8. Stormcorp for the 56. Miyuvi for the 14. Untamed Feline, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the Cat Gang. Archibun, thank you for the 15. Our House, thank you for the 4. Swarm of Ferrets for the 15. Bree is me. Thank you very much for subscribing as well. Welcome to the Cat Gang. Warface, thank you for the biddies. Arose, thank you for the 6. As Zoisneed, thank you for the 15. Midas Hand for the 16. Pale Horse for the 26. I finished my game dev certificate. Oh my god, the burp. I'm so sorry. There's no reflection on you. That was no reflection on you. I'm sorry. It just flew out. I finished my game dev certification this week. I'm super excited. I'm very happy for you. I'm sorry I burped. Arctic Red Fox, thank you for the 37. Jazz Jackrabbit for the 34. Alex Sperling Games for the 35 total. Smiling Coyote for the 2. Wiz King for the 32. And Kai Bosch for the 21. You guys are amazing. Let's see who is streaming right now. Typically on a Saturday morning, there are lots of people streaming. So, let's see. Sacriel is playing Mordhau. I've been playing a lot of Mordhau recently. That's very fun. Maybe we can go and say hi to Sac. Okay. Let's go ahead and raid Sacriel. Send him some love. I will see you guys tomorrow night, assuming that nothing goes wrong, but I should see you guys tomorrow night. And yes, a reminder, Wednesday's stream will be canceled, but everything else I believe should be normal. So take care of yourselves, have fun, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.